Utrecht, the Netherlands' fourth biggest city, oftentimes referred as Baby Amsterdam. A perfect city to visit if you have 1 or 2 days to spend, and easily accessible from Amsterdam. 20 to 30 minutes by train. In the Utrecht Travel Guide, we go
from the highest building, this beautiful canal, to the best place to shop and stay. In this Utrecht Travel Guide you get all your travel tips for a perfect visit. Don't forget to like or subscribe. And I'm Martijn, your host on this Utrecht journey. The best way to discover Dutch cities is to walk. The city center is small and a perfect opportunity to improve your health and see everything. Today, I do the same and I start here at the highest building in the city, the Domtoren on the Dam Square. And I have an appointment with guide Jim. What can you tell us about the history of the Domtoren?
So the Domtoren is about 700 years old. Actually 700 years old. This year the first stone was laid of the Domtoren. And the place we're standing right now, it actually used to be part of that Dam Tower and Dam Church. They used to be connected up until the 17th century when a very big storm hit the Dam Church. A very big part was broken down because of the storm. And that's why these days the Dam Church is separate from the Dam Tower and we're standing on the place that used to be part of the Dam Church actually back in the day.
And what's going on? A kind of renovation, restoration of the Domtoren?
There's a restoration going on these days. It's been taking place for about 2 years right now. They hope to be done in 5 years in total, so 2024 they hope to be done.
I've heard there is no escalator.
We have to go by steps, yeah. It's about 500 steps to go to the top.
Wow, that was a really good exercise, but you will be rewarded with this great view.
I get a little bit breathless, my thoughts are too big. Can I get some comfort, please?
The most important canal in Utrecht is the Oude Gracht. With on both sides shops, restaurants, and of course the beautiful old buildings.
The shores over here were built using dredge from building the canals, thereby reducing chances of flooding the shores. Roads were built on top of the constructed shores, and merchant houses were built close to the roads. One of the things you can do over here is rent a paddle boat and go on the water by yourself or with your friends.
For this stay, I booked the Hampton by Hilton Utrecht Central Station because it's in the city center and close to the major sites. It's located next to the train station with a direct connection with Schiphol Airport and Amsterdam. You enter the hotel through the shopping mall Hoog Catharijne. It's real value for money because the hotel offers free breakfast and access to the gym. And it has a clean stay policy. After the room has been cleaned, it will be sealed by the supervisor to make sure that your room is really clean. The music complex Tivoli Vredenburg is next to the hotel. And the Amsterdam Arena and Ziggo Dome, famous for concerts, are only 60 minutes away by train. Utrecht is also great for shopping. There are a lot of boutiques and exclusive stores. I recommend you to go to the Twijnstraat or over here the Zadelstraat. This one has a long history. This was the first paved shopping street here in Utrecht. And here you will find also many second-hand clothing stores. In the city you also have the Tourist Information Center. Here you can buy products and souvenirs made in Utrecht. Athina, wat is nou echt een heel tof product wat je bij jullie kan kopen?
Nou, dat is eigenlijk het servies van Echt Waar. Echt Waar is een stichting waar mensen met een beperking toch nog wel aan het werk kunnen gaan. Nou, je ziet dat elke servies eigenlijk niet echt recht is. Dus elke heeft een verschil en dat maakt het dus echt zo bijzonder.
And the shopping area that has undergone a major renovation in the recent years is Hoog Catharijne. For a long time this was the place where you didn't really want to come because of a lot of homeless people and drug users.
In a moment you see a perfect place for a drink and a snack, but first we go back in time and underground. Yes, we go into a dark cellar today. Over here in Utrecht you cannot only climb the Domtoren, but you can also go underground and learn more about the history of the Netherlands. It's called the Dom Under.
We go back in time.
They have several excavations, so bring your flashlight and start your Dutch history lesson. The city center of Utrecht is very photogenic, so my advice is to combine two things: to walk and at the same time make some great pictures for your Instagram feed. And in the center you'll also find the nicest coffee bar. It's called The Village. That's what friends of mine say, and they live here, so that's what I assume. And when you're done with that, make sure you are near the Neude. This is seen as the most pleasant square in the city for a drink or a snack. Normally it's fully packed, but today it's empty, and that's because of COVID. In Paris you have Promenade Plantée, in New York High Lane Park, and over here in Utrecht het Oosterspoorbaanpark. A unique place where not everything from the past disappeared. For example, the rails and the characteristic catenary portals are still present.
I've been feeling so small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall.
A neighborhood that is definitely worth a visit is Witte Vrouwen. It is considered as one of the nicest neighborhoods here in Utrecht. The small streets and houses give this area a village feeling with the advantage of being in the city center.
One stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes.
The Beeldstraat is centrally located in this area, with a lot of shops and restaurants.
It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down.
The best place to go on a beautiful day like today is the Wilhelmina Park. It's an historic city park in East Utrecht.
It is a popular site among local residents, with people flocking there throughout the entire year. It's one of the most beautiful parks in the Netherlands. This is the place to cycle, exercise, or go for a stroll. The park is surrounded by stately mansions and monumental villas.
Give a thumbs up, thank you so much when you like this video. And if you don't want to miss any other episodes, just subscribe to my YouTube channel. It's totally free and it enriches your view on the whole world. Tot ziens, ciao, hasta luego.
Cars, I wanna drive a faster car.